Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight it's the first of four between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Matt Harvey will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
So coming to the plate, Steve Cook, one of the better hitters in the
He's
game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Baby, get your pitch up there.
First pitch on its way. Left side, taken in by Flores, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. In now is Pedro Alvarez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Alvarez. One out, one out.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Stepping in and ready for another
Let's
shot.
go right here.
Steve Cook comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here we go. Hey, see you driving. Let's go, big dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hey, your pitch.
Here's
your
the
pitch
0-1
right here.
pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Like you can. Let's go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Cook. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, David Wright. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Right. Here we go now. Let's go.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, what a play. To first. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Steve
Wait for it go on now.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cook. Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mets 2. Ready for another shot
Hey,
now.
stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive
Over
it.
3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect
Hey,
him
like
to
you
pick
can
up 2
out
or
there,
3
huh?
hits
No one
most of the
better.
time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
All right, one time here.
First offering on its way. Now
Outside,
a
that's
fastball
ball.
that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard back up the
Nice,
middle.
drove that one.
And there's his first base hit in this one. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, need you on. Here we go.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Flores is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Nationals on top, 6-2.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Washington Nationals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Steven Strasburg earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the show. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Batting third.
At the plate, Steve
baseman,
Cook. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out.
Hey,
entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Hey, let it fly right
He's
here.
set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around.
Hey, come on, now one time right here.
On deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
Hey, let her
it looks
fly,
so
kid. Let her
tempting to
fly.
the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Walker has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, Matt, they're towards the bottom third of the league in base hits. You have to be able to get hits to win games. And so that's the one thing that I'm looking for today.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one
1-0.
well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black and Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. There to get it is right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Riding in once again, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Get your pitch, huh?
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lagares is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, that's going to go as a base hit, no doubt about it. But I love the effort by the shortstop. Him knocking that ball down right there probably saved a run. Now, the runner does end up at third base, but he might have scored had that ball got by him. Nice play at knocking it down.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
2 out,
Looking
bases
good. No one
loaded.
better up there. Here you go. Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 left for Washington as the lead remains 3-1.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Nats wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Max Scherzer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. A.J. Ramos records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Ben. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Robert Gesellman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. Give up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
Now at the plate, Steve
Batting
Cook.
third.
He's not among the
Third
league
baseman,
leaders in home runs, but his
Steve
total does
Cook.
top this ball club.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah,
on,
man.
baby.
I mean, this is
See
a
it.
club that's in the
Drive
middle of
it.
the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in third place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track two teams
it,
down
kid.
now.
Baby.
Kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
There you go.
Well,
Good
that's
job.
a
Good
tough
job.
one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His average
Batting
for the
fourth,
year sits in the
The right
280s
fielder, number
entering
34,
play.
Bryce Harper.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
This is line to left,
way to drive it, big
and that
guy.
finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Takahashi is on his way home, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. The average
Batting
for him
fifth,
entering play,
first
not
baseman,
far north of 200.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
He's
Runner,
set,
runner, runner.
and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are two away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit
Batting
4
sixth.
bombs
Come on,
in his
big
last
guy.
10 games.
Matt
Lately, he's been the
Wieters.
guy to watch, and I think
Hey,
he's
need
ready
you
to
right
do
here,
some more
one
damage
time.
right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Nationals lead it 1-0.
Hey, come on now.
Digging in
One
for
time.
his second
Right
at
here.
bat,
Third
Steve
baseman,
Cook.
Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey,
1-0.
let her rip. Let her rip.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Robert Gesellman,
Now batting,
as he'll look to bring home
pitcher,
that tying run from second
Robert
with a base hit into the
Gesellman.
outfield.
Hey, we got two. Two down.
Hit to third. To his right, Cook. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, Steve Cook. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Here we go.
Steve Cook.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. Using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
One time right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, a 1-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Too high, ball 3.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer.
Digging in now, Steve Cook. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go. Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls. Because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded,
hey,
you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hey, drive those guys in.
Here he comes on 2-0. This is in the air out to right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings. Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Washington claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Eduardo Rodriguez earns win number 7 on the season. Robert Gesellman takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. They'll start things here at 316. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in.
Stay hot. Here we go, kid.
Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a
Hey, keep
pitcher.
swinging that hot
If you
bat,
have
huh?
good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start speed stuff.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lagara's on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Your
Trevor
attention,
Gott
please.
is on to pitch out of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
Nationals,
half of the 8th.
Number 26, Trevor Gott.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Michael Domaromo wins his 3rd of the season. Tanner Roark is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Bradford earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious